Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming in today. We are going to be talking about how to unpack your soul, the information from within your soul, in bites, mean in pieces. You don't want to get the whole thing all of a sudden like this. You are not going to be able to handle all this information for. So this information, it's heavy. This information is a lot and so on and so on. I offered this topic yesterday. Purity Passion added to it. So I want to say thank you to Purity Passion for that. You guys also want to know this, okay? But what it's mean to unpack for? Before you unpack something, you have to pack something. But that packing has been done by the universe from within you. Already, you are connecting into it. You already, it's been made from within you. And that unpacking knowledge that you have within your soul is unpacking slowly. But there is a one trick in there triggers. The triggers come in the form of questions, and the quality of the questions leads to the quality of the information that's going to be in unpacked from within you. And that's what this. The other thing here is the truth. The truth has to be in there involved as an energy from within because that's how the true informations get in from the soul. Otherwise, it's not information. It's something else. It's misleading, misguiding, and so on and so on. When you're talking within your soul, you don't have this agendas or situations and so on from within. That's like back of your mind. You have different agenda, but that's not it. You won't be able to unpacking this from within you. So, all right. So let me, before I get into this, let me go ahead and recognize the people coming into a chat. Purity Passion, Diamond B, Josh, Margot, Erica, Lorianne, and Crystal. So far, thank you guys for coming in. Thank you guys for supporting me. I appreciate it. There has been a lot of going on within me. Let me tell you what Dio's been up to today specifically. All the sudden things are coming in. Last night I had like very long talk with the soul connection. It's been from I think from 10 at night and all the way up into 3:30 in the morning. And yesterday, I was supposed to take Sensei out, but the doctor was sick. So today I had to take the Sensei to the vet. I had a lot of stuff, projects that I'm working on to it, to a project of fixing things and working on to build a website and so on. And I had a lot of contracts that I needed to go and see and look. Also, I had the downloads. So today it was a very heavy day. It's like lots of coming in. But when the things are heavy, you unpacking things and how they are heavy. They are heavy from within you. They are heavy as a knowledge. They are heavy as a understanding from within you. It is the same thing. It is the things are heavy when the truth is not spoken because you're wasting the energy when the truth is not coming out of you and you feel weak. The reason you feel weak, it is because of this for it. Wow, Josh, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Appreciate it out because with you guys helping me, I'm going and putting things back in there, putting things for it. Also, by the way, guys, I'm looking for a esoteric psychologist, someone who is graduate psychology, but he also knows the esoterics. So I can go ahead and work with that guy, with that person. Maybe that's a female. Still coughing, but also looking for that person to work with. So I can refer people to help for it. So that way what it's coming in, but also to develop a spiritual psychology from within. There's been a lot of projects. I work also on another design project for interior. Tomorrow I'm going to be talking to a friend of mine so we can make that project reality. So there's been a lot for it. There's a lot of unpacking coming in. A lot of situations are coming in. But we are going to be talking about here to unpack the knowledge you have in your soul. So when somebody comes in and when he have his spiritual talks for it, I love having spiritual talks. I usually bolt out a day or two and see some people and have a spiritual talks. I'm sharing sometimes with you that I'm in the spiritual talks. I'm not available on the Facebook. Get off out of it. But I'm going there because the quality of the questions, the quality of conversations in there, the high level of this, it's unpacking more of the knowledge you already have in there. Because it can't be just unpacked and talk about something if there is no questions. Some of you already know that here, you guys know, you've been watching it, the live chat, the daily live chat for a while. You guys know what the quality of the informations that comes in of the quality of your questions. And this is why I'm asking you for those questions. That's what I'm asking you when you guys have any questions or a topic or something, so I can get it out of what's in there. Okay, so it helps everybody. But to look at it, to unpack this pieces by pieces, this is going to be the journey from within. When you're walking in your journey as life, as a soul, you're going to be end up in situations. You maybe end up in situations dealing with different matters or parts within life. It may be a work relationships, for example. You're going to be looking at the relationships and you're going to be putting your soul in there of understanding what the real situation is. Sometimes when you understand that the management is not proper, you have to show up. But you don't have to just scream and yell and all. It's like these guys up front, they don't know what the heck they're doing. You're just telling them, "Hey, guys, look at it here. I mean, it was the wrong decisions. We have to seek and let's figure it out some other better way. Let's make any suggestions that this and this, and let's go talk about with the managers up front and show them the truth." That's how it's supposed to work. Okay, if that is your personal relationships, that is whatever situations you might be for it. Looking at from the soul. Don't looking at situations that are out of your ego, out of your things that coming in from within you. But the unpacking is the triggers. It's the same thing like as in twin flames. The twin flames, they comes in, they push their buttons. Guess what? So they can force the other person to look for it. But force sometimes comes in because you are forcing them, because you want them to do the progress. The thing is you pushing the buttons within peace from within you. You ask them to have a normal conversations and to tell them what this is so they can see inside of themselves what the situations are, what the things are real, the way they are. And it's up to them if they're going to unpack the healing from within them. Everyone has the healing powers of the soul. The only problem is, you guys already know it, is to separate the mind. Why? Why the mind? Because the mind that has been developed of the human based relationships interferes with um, the human base with your spiritual based personality from within. They're both going into your mind for a processing of the information. And now, when you have a situations, you have both inputs inside of your mind. There is a both two inputs of information that goes in. All you have to do is train yourself. Is like what I'm thinking this way. This is, I mean, it is selfish. This is ego based. What I mean, my soul will do in that case. And guess what? You when you're seeking what my soul will do in this case, You're getting the input from the soul. And that's what it is. In order you to go ahead and do them, you have to develop the two pillars inside of yourself. Internal world, they are based out of the truth. Okay, that's the one powerful pillar in there. And you put also the universe from within you, put the love from within you. Those are the concrete pillars inside of your uh, energy, okay? Because that's how it goes. Because how the process of the information is. The process of the information says somebody today asked you what is the union of twin flame, and I explained it to them. It is the gravitations of the universe inside of you. That information's okay through the spirit goes inside of you. The spirit send it into the soul. The soul creates this energy from within that it's actually passing through the mind, and the mind goes in there, and you change your mind. You change in your standards from within their soul base. They are not anymore these human base understandings. You have not changed yourself from human base to spiritual base. You're in deep troubles in there. Once you set up the standard spiritual base from within you, you're trusting your soul from within you, you begin to unpack. But how do you unpack it? Again, piece by piece. Somebody comes to you for advice. They ask a specific question. Guess what? You tell them. You look at it for the informations, and you determine. You do the troubleshooting from there, and you give them the right answer. They look at the answer, and they're like, exactly was like this. That's what the help is. Somebody else is coming, asking a question. Deal this, and this. Here is. There you go. Look from within. Now take a look at the situations. There it is. Here we go. The information to you. Now you unpacking this information, but the quality of the questions, I need you guys to understand, is crucial. And let me tell you why. Because a simple question, okay, it has a simple answer, but more questions in there that is more of a quality in there that brings a higher level of vibration, higher level of understanding. So is a higher level of information that you unpack from your soul, from within. You're constantly getting uploads, downloads to your soul. And when information comes out, the new information comes in. Today, there was a lot of informations that comes in. Something's going to be changed in a mystery way here on Earth. Something is going to be changed huge way here, and it's coming, and I don't know what it is. I already talked to a few people this morning about this. We don't know. Nobody knows. All we know is about mystery. There is a kind of like a veil that goes on within information. We cannot look it up to the future of what's coming. We don't know. We're not going to know. We just have to go within the storm for it. Even today, I was looking at the energies. I was looking at some things in there. I was so busy tonight, actually, but it is what it is. That's what today. There is no astrogravitational report, but I posted on the Facebook, and I actually put the link below in this video about Kaipa Chalesher. He's doing the weekly report of what's going on, and he actually does what I told you a long time ago, guys. But it's about you to hear it from somebody else also. You to see it, his energy, to see his understandings about the astrology that he has for it. But this is how you unpack the soul from within. You are getting and ask for questions. You are out there, out in the open, so the people can ask you questions. And I want to say thank you guys for asking the questions, because that's how I unpack what I have within me. Uh, Hopefully, you guys are understanding the dispositions that the universe give it to you. It's a lot of things, but inside of you, you also have this information. Inside of you, you also have questions. Inside of you, there is always the answers inside of you. Don't unpack and everything. Hurry up and think this. Take time, this information when it's unpacking and sink in from it. Talk to someone, have a conversations with people. That how this information from within you is going to be aligned with the others. That is how the truth is determined from how it feels, how it's present, what energy brings within you. Does it brings the inner peace from within you? Does it brings the evolution from within you? Does it brings the understanding from within you as who you are as a energy, as a spiritual energy? We are going to be talking about in the next 2000 years about this. Everyone's going to talk about the spiritual energies. Everybody's going to talk about what determines the energies, and so on and so on. You're going to see that it's not only the light, but in the dark is going to be rising up. And why? Because the dark inside of it, they are collapsing the light that is deeply within their core. They're suppressing the light from within, but actually that's what their core is. It is the same thing that all the light workers are suppressing the dark pillar from within them, and they don't possess the full knowledge from within. If you look at yourself as a in young situations in there, the soul will get um, the informations for the both realms from within you, the light and the dark, and you become gain the wisdom. You guys know this. When we started doing this daily life chant, we talk about the illumination process. This is the best illumination process is to see not only the light, but also the dark from within. Not only the dark that it's inside of you, but also the light from within. And that's how you're going to gain the wisdom from within. And that's what the twin flames are. The twin flames are seeking both the light and the dark so they can be illuminated and get better for evolution of the humanity as a soul. So ask questions, guys. That's what I'm asking you to ask questions. If you have so much information in your soul, but you fear this information to come out, go ahead and get this information through communications, through talks. Okay, it's going to help you because that intense energy inside of your soul is going to drive you nuts. You're not going to be sleepy. You constantly see visions, constantly see things, and guess what? You can create yourself an anxiety. But when that energy is coming out, when these things are coming out, even on a daily basis, you can go out and sleep pretty well in your bed because you release the information from the universe, you get in the new information from the universe, and that's how you constantly improve. But not only yourself, you're actually become the conduit for the universe itself. You are in a line in union from within the universe. You are a the universe. You are just never hooked up within the universe. But that's how you are hooked up to the universe. By you getting this informations out there in the world, this energy out there in the world, this understanding out in the world. Okay, there is no such a good thing as good and as bad, only from only from within you. But when you look at yourself as energies and one energy, why you are dividing on the positive and the negative? Because within yourself, within your understanding, you still have the internal fights within you between the good and the bad. You're still not unified yourself. The energy is one. You are one within here, within the earth. You're one with all the planets in the solar system, with our galaxy, and so is within the universe. You are one. The only thing here is you have not unpacked the things from within you to connect. You have not get this software from within you to get into it. All right, guys. So now I can take some questions up here. Hopefully, you guys getting at this. So, according to my pendulum, I know you in the past life also always felt familiar. Yeah, probably. I'm getting this very often that people from past life knows me. I'm getting that a lot, Josh. And people come to me. It's like, your channel popped up on the front of me, and I had to click on one of your videos, and then I was told to go ahead and connect to you. I'm hearing this pretty much all the time because the universe, you guys know, I don't ask you to click like and subscribe to me. I allow the universe to click like and share my videos. That's what this is uh, for, because it's a universe energy. It's not mine. I present the universe energy and me to every one of you. That's what the thing is. And you, some of you getting this energy of the universe from within yourself. Yes, I'm available to you. Yes, I am working right now to create this profession on me, so I don't have to go back into fixing machines. I don't have to go back and devote my time. I have to be devoting the time of here, being here for you. That what the new download was. I have to stop being procrastinating, but I have to do things. I have to getting more involved into it. I have to create proper things and so on and so on and so on. Because it's going to be help not only you, but it's going to help you, your families, your friends, and so on and so on and so on. Okay. Now we are in the process of changes. Now we are in this. Thanks for it. All right. So, signing late and happy to be here. Hi, Maria Richards. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Josh, appreciate your super chat. Let me know if there's something I can do for you. I like to give back in there. So, Purity, if you have any question about this, for it, since you are so interested in this, let me know. But guys, getting the questions that you have, don't fear to come into a chat and ask questions, because some of the people are watching the videos, but they don't come in and ask questions. You should have no fear of this. If you have a fear, you don't have love. You can't have both. You don't have the one or the other from within you. Fear of public thing, fear of publicity, then you're suppressing your true self. Fear of spoken words, you're blocking the energies inside of you that they seeking uh, this fulfillment from within you into the 3D world. It's about to be free. You gotta be able to be free and to talk from your soul free. The more you are unpacking for it, the more better it will be. Big dog, thank you. Thank you for coming in up here. Glad to see you here in the chat. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, we're talking about how to unpack your soul. The unpacking of the soul, it's coming in a lot of beautiful way. At some point, you're going to stop meditating, because the meditation is to reach out within the soul, to reach this inner peace in the soul. But at some point, when you're permanently connecting with your soul, guess what? You are going to have instant connections all the time. So, how to cope with feeling your twin's pain? In order to cope with that pain, you only see and understand that pain. And when you have communications with your twin flame's pain, they ask some questions about what's going on. There is a one pain, it's very hard to cope with. That is the lack of the exchange energies within the twin flame together with the universe. This is the worst pain. I don't wish nobody, because this is a longing, the true longing from within the universe. That is the both two sides of male and female uh, sharing the divine energies with God. That is when Adam and Eve, they were exposed. They were um, exposed to what sin they did, and they were tossed out of the paradise. And now they are longing of being in the paradise state. That's what we are feeling. That is it, the things from it. And to deal with this, it's harsh. But the divine energies, they know what to do with this. Um, Helping others, getting with others, it helps. But their pain from within you, when you feel it, it is about to tell you that they're working with that pain. They have to go ahead and dive within that pain themselves. Some of the help, you can help them. Some of the things, though, you can't because they have to do this themselves. They have to learn to change their human based behavior to soul based behavior. And they have to understand who, what, and why their human based behavior were damaged. If there is a situations in there. That's what we're talking about is the spiritual psychology is needed right now. It's really needed. And I mean, really needed. And that's what I'm going to be looking at for someone who does that because of the right things coming in the right time. I was listening to one of the greatest psychologists that I listened recently, and the more I listened to him, there was the more things I knew, but I knew it from the spiritual point of view. But now I'm linking it, that spirituality with the psychology problems that we experiencing as a human level. And I understand more the internal war within the mind when the human based experience and the spiritual based experience are coming into fight and how to help the people easy to understand and transition from this human based behavior to the spiritual angelic based behavior from within us. But we need a psychology work, the psyche. Psyche is the one thing in the mind that actually determines what is going on. And your beautiful psyche is you to look at the truth from within, the reality, so you can go ahead and evolve to this spiritual based personality you are, not to this human based programmed or suppressed or so on and so on. You need to understand the people who are suppressed as a child, they have tough time because they are suppressed spiritual from within. They awaken their soul, but because of the human base, they haven't been grown up. This is called uh, an adult undeveloped personality. I believe that's what it was. So, in order you to get this pain from your twin, you take it from within, you look at it within your psyche, using the spirituality from within, and you give it to them. How they're going to take this information is exactly up to them. How they're going to trust you or not is up to them. What is their actions is going to shows up if they are really listen their soul from within or they listen their are behavior that they inherited when they was a child or from the family they are or from the culture or from the religion, whatever that might be for. They don't want to speak for it. Sometimes some of the things when you touch them, they're not going to speak for it because they know they did wrong, because they acted on their human-based behavior, or someone manipulated them. Usually, those could be a parents, those could be a friends, those could be acquaintances, people that were listening from within. And this is a very big problem within the twin flames. Very big problem. We call this, the psychologists, they call this the kitchen psychology. When you go ahead and ask for advice with someone who's more screwed up than you. And that's what this is. Go and seek information with someone who's been the journey, someone who has the track record and so on of success. And I go ahead and ask someone who, yeah, you get it, right? So the pain of this is you can transmute it from within you by you actually understanding the process that goes on from within your twin flame soulmate or divine partner, the way it is. But it's hard to unpack somebody else's feelings, yes. But it is about if it's that pain you feel it from within is being given it to you, so you can understand the process that goes on from within them, and you can help them to unpack as long as they are going to be. You don't put pressure on them. For example, I don't put pressure on the soul connection. Totally. Spoke last night for about 5 hours, but I told do your things wherever you need. You can call, you can talk, whatever you want to do. I'm not going to be putting a pressure on it. You need to understand those. You have to look at things from within your truth, from within yourself. So, is intuition also part of the soul talking to one? If you so, you can count. It depends what's intuition, Monica. We have two intuitions. One intuition comes from the learnings that we have as a human-based behavior. That is a for somebody's, somebody's going to lie to you from with money when you borrow, when you give them a money, for example, you let them borrow money from you for it. They're not going to return it. That it's a human-based behavior because it is about energy that you exchange into to the world. Or that someone is going to create an actions, they're going to hide, they're going to do, they're going to do this. That is the one intuition that it's based out of the human-based relationships. But the intuition within the soul, it's telling you, give them the money, and guess what? If they do this, there is a karma in there. Don't worry about it. You're here to help. You're here to be your true self. You're here to be loved. You have to show this beautiful love. If something goes wrong, there is a device there. You see the difference between the two intuitions, Monica. It's very powerful to understand this. People think that things are so on and so on, and there is a heavy lesson sometimes within this. But what intuitions do you listen to it? Again, it comes to this journey, because that's what the journey is. You to evolve from human base for it uh, to and man, I need somebody here to let me put you as a moderator. Here you go, Josh. Go ahead and try because you can't for it because a lot of the people, they don't have nothing better to do within this for. And to go back in there, Monica, that is about that the journey. It is about you to evolve from this human-based understanding to a spiritual-based understanding. That is your journey. That is your journey from within. Okay, and you see that now the intuition is gonna comes in the real intuition. It comes with the union when both intuitions from human-based experience and from a spiritual-based experience that collaborate inside of you. They united from within you, and guess what? It's going to be united within the mind, and it's going to be you going to be living within the reality. But it's the journey of union from within you. And very good questions, Monica. Very good questions. Thank you. Beautiful question. Four. Queen Master, I can understand not being comfortable speaking on a certain topics, believing in yourself, gaining strength, and know that you must trust your intuition, also trusting the soul you communicate. Queen Master, if you fear to talk about this, you are actually suppressing your own personal evolution as a soul, as an energy, as a spirituality, and a personal level. Don't fear to speak for any topic. The more you're open, the more vulnerable you are, the more you actually truth you become. That's the beauty. But guess what? People taking advantage of this vulnerability and they're abusing it. And now people are in fear to be a real person. And now we are living in the fourth world. We have to go back to the truth from within. That's what these changes are coming. These beautiful, beautiful changes that are coming in. And please, if somebody wants to talk to you about any topic, you know what you need to do. Just go ahead and do it. It's going to help you to evolve tremendously, overcome this fear, overcome these limitations, and it's going to be a more energies open up from within you. You're going to increase your capacity as energies and understanding. The more you give, you're actually expanding. Your job is to expand from within you, expand that gravity field, expand this gravitation, expand this informations out there for everyone. That's what you came here. That's what this. Um, not speaking of myself, I'm open book. Good. Uh, for yes, gaining the strength and knowing, yes, trust that intuition then, but go back to these intuitions that I said, explain to Monica. That is very good power in there. Uh, Mr. Big Dog, yesterday I saw 11:11. Later decided to meet some friends at location, left the house. When I got to a traffic light, I ran into my twin flame. We just looked at each other and I just drove off. Yeah, that reminds for it. Happens to me too. Okay, didn't plan it. I actually, on purpose, wanted to take a different road and escape even going near there. But the universe made it happen. Stopped in a traffic light, and the car next to it was them. So, yep. You're trying to run away from the universe? No, you can't. Sometimes it's like this. And when you actually go ahead and surrender to the universe, you let the universe take over. That brings you your peace. Surrender. Four. So, yeah, you guys can experience these things. And there's been so many cases like this. Four. Thank you, Josh, for backing up my back. Yeah. You guys have some any more questions? It's beautiful energy, guys. Do you feel that the energy here not only increasing, but it also creates this bubble we have here? We keep in this energy, and we understand this energy that brings knowledge, peace, uh, internal understanding, truth, and it's getting better. Lately, I begin to sense better, strong energies here in the chat room, and it's developing. People are developing themselves, and so on and so on. So I want to say thank you to all of you because we all coming together, right? We uniting here together for it. When do you otherwise accept your twin wasn't going to be in union? Why would it go to there is a lot of this energy right now. It's going on around the twin flames. You don't want them. You don't want to have nothing to do with them. You don't want to be nothing with them for it. And when you are realizing this, you are realizing on the base from where? Is the question from your human-based behavior understandings or from your spirituality for it? So when you're realizing, you can accept to move on with or without them. Because if you gotta be with them, it's divine time. If you gotta be going on without them totally, not union at all, it is because of the divine purpose in there, it's divine situations. But look at the astrology report of Kaipacha. He says something very interesting there about twin flames. And I'm suggesting you to watch it. Yes, I do. So instead of me, you guys listening to me, my astrology reports, you can just listen to it, and you will. For why would the God allow this? God allows a lot of things. God allows the good things and the bad things. God shows the bad things. What do you guys think God create Lucifer? When the people don't understand the good, they understand through the bad things that happens for it. All the darkness that you guys know, like a magic or curses and so on. Ooh, that is the secret part of God's plan about it. That's the things are happening in that. Why would a God allow this? You to learn. You to learn to go back to God to guide you for it. That's what in the yin yang in there within the dark there is a white spot. Go back to God. Then when you're God, you can understand why Lucifer was created. You guys are going to learn these mysteries from within when they begin to put more and more the puzzle from within, your spiritual puzzle, your spiritual understandings from within yourself. Because when you are born, you learn a human based understanding. This is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. And you live in fear. All right. But they teach you the good. And what's going to happen if you don't do good? You receive the bad, right? When somebody did bad things from it, where did they learn it? They see it from someone. It's a copy. Copy the copy of the copy. It don't lead to nothing good because all of a sudden you're going to have this distort energy from within that it isn't. Last night we talked about distort energies, the feminine and the masculine energies, but also looking at through the psychology, that's what they are talking about as well. There has been a damage of misunderstanding, misevolving, grow up. There is a lot of adults out there that are acting like a 12-year-old child. But the soul, they have the same knowledge as you do. The souls are created from the beginning of time. Now, imagine an awakened soul with uninvolved human based behaviors. How hard that is to fix all that. Because you have to develop the behaviors so you can know how to compare it within your mind. Why did you choose that karma? Because you were procrastinating to learn probably in a past life. You maybe have something to do with it. You choose that family. You choose these situations in your life. Why? So you, the bigger the problem, the bigger the miracle. And some of these people who have a hard time within their human-based behaviors, they actually doing heavy work, but that heavy work is needed. Okay? Purity, don't have a choice. I have to carry on dear universe things. I love God so much I met my two. I never experienced in black magic before. When I question God's universe intent on my journey, great lessons. Yes, it's a great lessons in there, purity. Lately witnessed orbs near my altar. The energy is amazing. Want to share this? Yes, there is a lot of energy. By today, this morning, when I went to, I received a call, had a meeting with the computer guy early in the morning when I woke up. I had a call from Canada about the energies. We will look at it today, energies. For it, I told them that I've been sleeping only like 5 hours and I cannot see anything in front of me. And they're like, you should go back to bed. I'm like, I can't. I have appointments. I have computer appointments. I have some my doctor's appointments, and I have other appointments that I need to be. It wasn't available. But this morning when I wake up and I see the mirroring lights inside of me, how they're just moving, you can actually see it. Sometimes when you look at into, you are staring to something white or someone, you see these little lights inside, how they move and so on. The prana energy that we talk about to some, and you can see how it moves. Now that the energy is coming even more bigger. Erica, I heard many of TF speak they don't want to meet their TF or thought of them triggers. I have the opposite of this. I love the thought and the meet them. I feel love. I connect spontaneous and love it. Exactly. A lot of the people they program themselves because they wanted to meet their twin flame without realizing what twin flame is. They are uninvolved, unawakened, and full. And now, because it's their right to ask to meet their twin flame, and guess what? They never wish to meet it. Why? Because too early for them. They wished it too early. They wished it from the human base understanding without evolve in the soul. That creates a lot of situations there. Then within the community, we have a lot of people that they are programming twin flames. They say, we're going to find your twin flame, we want to help you to activate your twin flame, and so on and so on and so on. Manipulations are a lot into to this, but I'm not, I said, guys, I'm not going to be the policeman of the twin flame community. It's not my job. For my job is here to be here for you. If you guys mess it up, if you guys need help, if you guys need some healing, evolutions, and so on, I'm working with a lot of you here. So if you guys need anything, you guys know, find me on the Facebook, messaging me, and we go from there. Purity, human behavior word. It's amazing. 50 years old, twin behaves like a child. I feel this is, I feel like a mother. Maybe I'm not practicing a mother, but it's weird to me. Yeah, there is a lot of this going on. Actually, in that case, I'm gonna send you a purity of one link here. For I send it to some other people for, and that is it, the link. I think that link purity is gonna help you with this. I think I missed up something within the chat when there was a going on something. Yes, Blue Swan. Guys, thank you for coming in. Much love to you all, guys. Thank you. 20 and thank you for coming in. Let me see if I missed something else because of this situation that comes in. Okay, I don't think so. Four, yeah, and I see in this. I see the conflict within the spirit, with the conflict with the human-based behavior, and you need to fix the human-based behavior to understand everything, and then, boom, putting your mind to begin to work in your journey. So I'm older, but recognizing upbringing. My parents used the fear-based methods of punishment. Yes, that's what we're talking about. Is a lot of the damage that has been done from parents. There is pretty much no case out there that it's we're not finding this because the parents knew what their parents knew, and they knew what their parents knew. There was no soul-based spirituality in there. You're born here to change this bloodline. That's why in every bloodline there is a one person who begins to be awakened as a twin flame, so they can cut that crap off. For but the journey is our learning. Maybe we can embrace. Yeah, you gotta embrace your journey. I embrace mine. I embrace everything. I embrace all this. I embrace all this. I embrace all this. All this. All this beautiful universe behind me, and so on and so on. It's beautiful. You embrace everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and the love, and God, and so on, everything. For Monica, I have realized I was a chaser that you get obsessed with your TF and you don't concentrate. Your soul, the soul has all the answers. Bingo! Right there, Monica. Bingo. You know, that's the beauty. When you point the people to look in there, and then just stand there, and they get in it in there, that's what this is. Right now, it's a healing time of the obsessions, healing time of the wrongdoings, healing time of purging. There's a lot of purging coming out right now from you freeing yourself up of everything, whatever it's standing on your way to unite yourself from within. Whoever is going to unite within themselves within, there's going to be their union coming up down the road. Whoever doesn't, they're going to do some work. If they do, they're going to get into it. If they not, universe keep on going. That's what it is. And that's what some of you feel like my twin doesn't want to come with me. My twin flame didn't did his job. My twin flame didn't do it. You blame, point fingers. You show them. Let them take care of the work that they needed to do. But very good when you realize this. For Big Dog, my twin is like 20 years younger than you. I don't really see a future for us. I don't really want to start all over again. I really don't know what to do. Big Dog, I have a one name for you. It's called Charlie Chaplin. I want you to go ahead and research his biography and see what he did. Okay? See what he did. And what was the power of love of his latest life? What did they did? What did he stand for it? And why he was punished by the movie industry? Take a look, Big Dog. It's going to help you a lot. It's going to open your eyes in there. And the fear is there. But that is one thing, Mr. Big Dog. Always been that, and an awakened older man or a woman, they have a young partner that understand and needs them. Usually the younger generations, they're looking for a wise people. They're looking for someone who is wise. They cannot deal with someone of their generation. It's not good enough for them. They're overgrown. They're early developed. They're ready for something else. They cannot have a conversations like you and I have, but they are could be 18, 19-year olds, 20 years olds, and they can have this wisdom with us. We are in the same page, but within 20, 30 years gap for it. See, their mental process has been done a previous lifetime. They came to this lifetime 20 or 30 years after us, but they possess the knowledge within them. Those are very few people, but very powerful. Okay, so age is only a number for it. Dio, do you believe that you are going to be with your twin flame? Did divine tell you otherwise? I currently, right now, even that I ask anything about my journey, I was told only one thing: let us handle it. That was it. I can't look, I can't get, I don't do anything for it. I don't push, I don't obsess for. The only thing that once in a while, this longing of breathing together between the, my soul connection, me, and the breathing within the universe. That is something very deep, and that longing for that breathing is it's getting worse, but can't do anything about it. Everything is in the hands of divine, not on me. Okay? Not on me, purity. Doesn't matter what I want, what I think, what I should, or what I was, and what so on. I have to look what it is. That's for it. Uh, Purity, passion, thank you. I'm into that deal. Age just a number, maturity of behavior of another. Nature versus nurture. Nature versus nurture. The nature is nurturing. You need to understand the power of Mother Earth united within the universe. That is incredible, incredible power. Yeah, be quiet, Sensei. Okay. Uh, I have someone at the front door. I have to open up, guys. Stay put. I'm coming. All right. Okay. Wisdom keys, mosaic piece, and heart, mind, and soul. 20 and twin flame came. Wow. Yes. You need to understand that right now the runners, they're coming back. They're trying to reach out connections. They're trying to understand things from within themselves. They feel something is not quite right. They feel things are not done properly between you and them. And that's what this Scorpio season is about. The Scorpio season, we talk about it, and we talk about it, that what it is. Carpaccio shows up everything. I was telling you guys about this. What are you going to have from this zodiac signs? We talk about Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. Now is the time hits us. But yes, they're coming back. And your twin flame is going to be like, what is this between? What is this for it? And so on, and so on, and so on. For the 12 chakra system, anyone else experiencing the activations? I've noticed I've got the energy vortex on the elbows as per good friend descriptions. Yeah, you guys can have a lot of activations in the energies right now. They could be on a different points of your body that you are going to have to pay attention. Some of it can be an energy that has been blocked. Now it's unblocking and it's painful. You're going to see it for. And there's going to be a new energy that enters the world right now. Okay? So new energy is coming. Powerful. It's coming from the universe. We'll see what this is. It's going to be a good energy for bad energy or so on. We don't know yet what's coming. Only thing we know, it's coming. That's all we know. Okay. So, but I'm happy for you, 20 N. Yeah. Happy for you. If you want to share later on something with me, or if you need anything help, find me on the Facebook. I'll be happy if it's anything I can help you. Purity, I tried to call my twin yesterday, blocked me for a third party sometime. Phone locks on and off. They can block you, they can do whatever they want to. The actions proves what is inside of them. You need to understand that. By the actions, you will understand what is in their psyche, what is in their minds from within. And then you can look at it from a spiritual point and you can understand what's going on for it. For work universe with the TFs the same ways as us. Yeah, everything it's in the same principle, guys. Everything. Everything is like this. The black hole collects a material, grows, evolves from within. The energy is developing within that black hole, and that black hole explodes. And when it explodes, creates a galaxy that has life. The black hole is the seed. I use the star seed. It can be star seed as a sun. You become that beautiful sun, and as some kind of like um, you know solar system somewhere out in the universe, and you can create life in that with all your understanding and growth you have from within. Or you can go into the darkness and collect all these energies. Like a narcissist, they collect everything from within, everything is about them until they explode from within. Once they explode from within, guess what's happening within them? They create life. They create these energies for it because they suppress their successful spirituality from within. They're suppressing all that. But if you look at it within the universe, the narcissist they represent is the black hole. But the black hole is created by gravity. So if you understand this within the purpose, you understand how the narcissist and operated as their psychology levels and from within them. And guess what? They're collecting, 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 but they blows away. And that's what it is. This underdevelopment of these toxic relationships, this personality disorders. But when the personality disorders are fixed, guess what happens with that black hole from within them? Poof. God's creation, guys. Creating a life. You think God didn't know when I organizes and creates the universe and the world, didn't know what he's doing? He did. The universe is a magical power. It is absolute, guys. It's absolute perfection. It is a organized perfection chaos. All it does is we have to evolve and enjoy how it is what it is. So new human template that's coming. I believe Josh, you're correct in there, but there is something else. There is some kind of mystery things coming in. I don't know if that's gonna be a new informations, new energies. I don't know. I asked so many times and I stopped asking and then like whatever. All I know is going to be a mystery. Maybe we can all go watch a Scooby Doo. Maybe we can get a clue. All right, Scooby Doo, where are you? Well, that'll be a little fun. Great clarity on the H factor. Please don't give up on the journey. It's not for the faint of heart, but the results will be rewarding. Trust God. Exactly. We have to trust God. Specifically, Big Dog, yes, for it. But you need to know that if you're the older and she's the younger, you are possessing the seed of wisdom from within. Back in the days when there was a kings and queens and so on, usually the king was a older, mature, very well knowledgeable person. So he was usually choose a little bit a younger woman for him, so she can provide the energy for the kids. And the kids, when they were developed from the wisdom from within. So there has been always this age gap considerations and so on and so on, but it is what it is. But yes, age gap should be no problem. I believe the culture and the religions is more problem than the age gap. Um, what if your twin flames were a union in the world? Can you imagine what the life on the planet look and feel like? I can tell you, go ahead and put 20 people as 20 twin flames in one room for 3 days. Like I do a workshop. I used to do a workshops for before the COVID came in. I know how that feels. Feel similar energy like this here at the chat room, guys. But in life, the gravitational field, oh, and especially after the second day of the workshop, on the beginning of the third day, you will feel the energy just. Yes, it is, and it's charging. It's for it. Speaking of this, we guys have to do a little meditations for Sherry Patterson, talking about Sherry and Lee. Sherry's gonna need some another transplant. So I want you to guys take some little time, do a little energy, love, and compassion towards Sherry. For it, if you guys can, 1 second here. So this is a Lee and Sherry's information, guys. You can go to the Facebook. You can just see the picture of her and go ahead and give this energy for healing to it. I do that as well, and make sure that they did a lot about the twin flame journey. I know them. I helped them. I did a workshop with them and so on for it. Lee recently had a birthday. By the way, it was the same day as a Andre. So there's really two twin flames that I know have the same birthday in there. Yeah, and that's what this is, and so on. But the energy, one of the twin flames are coming together. It's incredible. I mean, talk to the people who's been at my workshops and so on, and they know about it. So usually to the workshops, I bring facilitators where they later on they build themselves up. They do their own workshops and so on and so on. It goes on. That's how the journey goes on in there. Hi, Guy. Thank you for coming in. Josh, twin flames are highly advanced souls, which can be from ET. All right. Here's one thing. ET, human, we all have the same soul energies within us. Only thing is maybe they have different higher level of vibrations than us because we are still attached to our human based behaviors. Our human based behaviors are the things. Tweety! No, it was a my neighbor. She needed some help for. No, no, no. It hasn't come up here. But if you're posting something like this, too, wow. Hmm. Sometimes that's what they say, the twin flames is coming right on the front of your door. The divine brings them. We'll see. Oh, hmm. Yeah, I like it. It was very good for it. When I in a weekend with my TF, after approaching a feeling that deeply love, it's because the energies between us. Yes, when you are with your twin flame, it doesn't matter what it is, but you're in the physical next to it. The energies exchanges, the energies that has not been exchanged for a very long time from within you. When you do all this, it's beautiful, just beautiful. There is no other way you can describe that. From that beauty is what we have to show to the world. It's beautiful, Eric. Very beautiful. It will be nice to be your neighbor. Won't be my neighbor, Mr. Rogers. Uh, Mr. Rogers, don't know who you're referring to, Mr. Rogers, as long as he's not the quarterback of Green Bay. I'm Bears fan. Okay, guys. Yeah. Sorry, had to put it out there. Even if he is my neighbor, it's okay. I'll still appreciate him, though. But yeah. All right, guys. Think about some of topic for tomorrow. What do you guys want to talk about tomorrow? And we're gonna be digging into within the energies. We're gonna be. I'm still with this blue. This blue is the color of the bears. Uh, American TV host. Don't know who that is. Actually, Josh Cheesehead. Whoa, there you go. Now we're talking about. Yeah, we gotta be a human. We also human. We got our things. Okay, Cheeseheads. Yeah, sorry. If you're a Green Bay Packer fan, I'm sorry. I feel sorry for you, but I'm a Bears fan. For it, that was the team that I liked it for, and I know they suck, but it is what it is. That's how I learned American football for it. Is the twin flame always also purging? Yes. You need to understand when the twin flames come in and then they want to talk to you, they want to figure out things out. What is this between you and them? And when they get more knowledge about it, they're purging old beliefs, they're purging old understanding. Maybe there is a truth that would hold from within, they will talk to you. But that is when a divine is there. That is when they looking at into the soul. That's who is the person who choose to go into the path and fix their life and find the truth from within. Now, when the truth is revealed, could be ugly, could be nasty, could be, but it is the truth. What are you going to do? What the damage of the truth is could be nasty, ugly as well. What are you going to choose after that? It all depends of the divine. Because if you continue to bring that nastiness into your spiritual world, I hope you never do that. Never trust this human-based behavior into your spiritual realm because the door is open. It is about you to get the spiritual realm into the material world. Let's talk about the Bible. When the people go into the paradise, they sit in this dinner. The thief is also there. Why did the thief is also there? The thief is also there to find out what does it look like, so the thief can understand. We're talking about the thief. Those are the energy vampires, acting personality that they always need attention, they always need this, and so on and so on. So some of the twin flames, they're purging that part too, Eric. All right, guys. I will have a cigarette, and you guys can think about topic for tomorrow. Oh, you're welcome, Erica. You guys all welcome. You guys helping me, I'm helping you, and we keep on going. Thank you, Unseen. Yeah. Why do not call the TF topic? Hmm. Tweety, I'll go for it if the room goes for it. Any other topic suggestions? I can. That's not a bad idea. Why do not call the twin flame? Because the need of separation for personal growth. Actually, those two are related to each other. Diamond B and Tweety. You do not call your twin flame because they have to be. You have to have the separations for the personal growth. That personal growth will bring the behaviors, change of the behaviors that actually brings this unification within them. Not a bad topic. Not a bad topic. Whatever you guys deciding, you guys are for you. That's what the good is here, that you guys deciding the topics. Sometimes, yes, if not a lot of people comes in and participate in this, I have to go ahead and choose something. Oh, purity. Unseen on sale, catch the replay to Beloved. Beloved to unseen. That's it. Talk to you later. Uh, do, 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 do. So that's a tough situation to accept your twin flame after emotional and physical abuse. You're gonna have a fear of this. I know that fear. I have that fear as well. The emotional abuse specifically. I sense it in a lot of people. There has been like this, but they have the fear from within them, and that fear from within them will transfer from within you because they're not sure within themselves. So there is a lot of things. Whatever you guys decide, I'm here for you. So, who goes with Tweety? Who goes with Diamond B? And who goes with Purity? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. You guys decide. And let me wrap up the unpacking the soul. The more you unpack of the soul, you creating more room, but you also your soul is expand, your subconsciousness is expanding from within you. You are capable of more deeper understanding from within your own self. Um, for I have to agree with you, Purity Passion, about it. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna write them all three, and we are going to read having for the next 3 days. So first of all, number one, why do not call twin flame? Number two, let me just 3DH, the need of separation. The need of separation for the world. It was Diamond B. In purity, how accept the time after initiating physical abuse. All right. So, uniting your human-based personality and your spiritual personality as one within you, within your mind, and you're going to be beginning to unpacking the soul from within you. The soul always is serving other souls. You need to understand that. Some of you is going to be finding this energies, this uh, deeper knowledge, this ancient knowledge from within you, these situations. But you need to understand your behaviors within these energies, your behaviors, your relationship with the divine has to be coming from your soul. Otherwise, you sending a human-based energies within the spirituality realm, and then becomes the nightmares from within you. So be mindful about it. You have this tool, but as I said before, you can get a hammer and you can fix something, or you can have a hammer to break something. Still is the hammer, and the hammer is your mind from to you guys. So that's what I want to leave you tonight. Thank you for coming in here, guys, and thank you for the donation. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate, guys. And if you have anything, come find me on the Facebook. I'm always open to talk to you. Thank you, guys, and be loved today. Let's share the love and the light here. Be love, guys.